Hello, I'm Alison Mercer, and this is After I Left You, which is my new novel, and it's out now in ebook, and it'll be out in paperback in July. And I'm going to read to you from the first chapter, from the first page. Chapter 1, Are You Anna Jones? 2011. Anna? It is you, isn't it? I looked up from the 3 for 2 display, and there he was, Victor Rose, staring at me with one eyebrow raised. And no wonder, because I must have looked ridiculous. I couldn't have picked a worse time to bump into the former love of my life. My hair was dripping, I was soaking wet, and I was carrying a hideous, full-length lilac dress over one arm. It was blindingly obvious that it was a bridesmaid's dress. At least I hoped so. What else would I be doing with a frock that was so frilly and girlish, so hopefully romantic? Even though it was swathed in wet cellophane, that wasn't enough to obscure its satin shininess. And now I was blushing like a teenager in the presence of an idol. I realised my mouth had dropped open and shut it. I was most definitely not capable of speech. Victor. In all the essential ways, Victor. Dark-haired, dark-eyed, tall, well-built, with that upright, soldierly way of carrying himself. But old, well, not old, but middle-aged, with white at his temples, and bags under his eyes, and lines at their corners. He hadn't run to fat, though. He must still take care to stay in shape. Also, he'd never had the kind of bulk that goes to seed if you don't keep fit. When I'd last stood this close to him, he'd been just 22. My final words to him had also been addressed to the girl he was with, and to the others too, to what was left of the tight little circle we had once been. Back then, I'd hoped for nothing more than to never see any of them again. "Hello, Victor," I said. "How are you?" And if you want to know what happens next, you'll have to buy the ebook, After I Left You. Thank you very much for listening.